Hi friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to my channel, which is Turquoise Dreaming, and we're working on this journal. I started it yesterday, new project, and continuing on working on the inside of this cover. So it's made out of this binder, which we did the front cover, the front cover yesterday in a video together. I think it's super cute, and part of the back. I found a little trim to use, and I think it's really cute. It almost looks like rickrack, doesn't it? But it is actually trim. So I thought, when I held it up here, I was like, oh, that is so cute. So I think it's going to be the one. Let me see what it has, a front and a back. Kind of does have a front and a back here. So like this, it'll be like this. Isn't that cute? It's like so perfect. I kind of love it. So adorable. Looks like it belongs there, right? So let's put some of this on real quick on the front. I'm thinking about the back too while we're doing this. I'm going to look through, before we put it on the back, let's look through the journal cards and see if we want to put one on the back, or I can't think of anything else I would want to put on the back unless I had some sort of a fabric pocket. If I had a fabric pocket, like a denim pocket, I might, but I don't have one right now. Don't believe. And even if I did, I could still put it on later, I guess, after I put the trim on. If I have one, I would be surprised, though. I don't know where it would be, because I can't picture me having one. I used to have one, and I used it, so I don't think I have one now. But that would be cute on the back if I did have one. Of course, I could make a fabric pocket out of something else, some fabric, I mean. Some other fabric. I'd have to make it, though. It's not already I don't have any pockets, fabric pockets. Like that look like a pocket is what I mean. That look like a denim pocket, but it would be some other sort of fabric. So I don't know, I have to think about that. So maybe we won't look at the journal cards, because I think that would be really cute if I could come up with something like that. Oops, back over there. Okay, let me make sure that's in the right spot. Okay, about right on the edge of this paper. There we go. Let me press it down. Make sure it's all down and in the right spot. Okay, that looks cute. I like it. It helps set it off even more with a little bit of white right there. And then red on this side. All those patterns together I think look really cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it on the back, and then if I have a pocket, I can always add it if I come up with anything like a pocket for the back. But it looks cute just like that. I mean, I wouldn't really have to put anything on the back, right? Nope, I really don't have to, do I? Not like it's needed. Alright, so this is a piece for the back, and we're going to I'm using my new glue here, so I don't have to struggle with the old one that I'm trying to use up. Brand new bottle. Always nice. Flowing. Plenty of glue. I don't have to squeeze hard. Hurt my hand again. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Right there. Right on the edge. Alright. Top to bottom. Just right on that edge. Okay, I just want to get the glue off my fingers for a second so I don't get glue in all the wrong places. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, I think we're good. All right, that is cute too. I like how it sets it off, you know, and separates it. I think that's really cute. Okay, now the inside, because we have to think about that. Think about the back there, if we want to do anything. So I picked out this paper for the inside. It's got all the colors. So when it came in the back to school collection kit, I showed you that kit. I think I showed it to you. Yeah, I did. I remember showing you the pencils and everything when I was working on the last journal that I made, the Disney. Okay, so I need to cut this to fit here. I'm just going to cut it. I'm not going to try to go under here or anything. You know, this is all in perfect, really nice, like brand new condition, even though this is not a brand new binder. So I'm just going to cover this. So, but do I have enough to cover that? That's the question. How wide is this actually? I didn't measure it yet. I mean, I did measure for you guys earlier, or in the last video, I think, didn't I? Maybe I didn't measure it. So it needs to go from about right here to, like, just cover where it has paper now. Cover that paper and leave that little bit of edge there. So that is just a little over 6.5 inches. So being that this is only 6 inches, that means it's not gonna be wide enough to cover. So I'll have to do something with, I'll put it out to the edge and then figure out what I'm going to do here with what's showing. You know what I mean? I might put some trim there, some other paper, we'll see. So I'm just going to make a little pinch here. I might have something in the scrapbook paper collection kit. This one's by Echo Park. Oh, this is Cartabella, but I got it on echopark.com. Got this last year. I kind of wanted to use it. I've been wanting to use it ever since I got it because I just love the colors in it. That's why I got it, because I was just like, it's so cute. I have to get one of those and do something with it. Okay, this should be right in half, 6 and 6. And like I said, we're going to put it right here. Line it up so it's right where this paper is, and see how we're going to have a little piece there. But we will do something with that. So I'm going to cut right here. Let's see, where's my pencil? Right there. I make it so light that I can't see it. Like, I don't want it to be, you know, like if it were to remain on the paper, which it's not going to, because I'm going to cut it right off right now. But if it were to remain on the paper, I'd want it to not be seen. Okay, so this is going to go right here. That looks good. That looks good. Looks like I'm doing it right. I want to see if I can use up some of this older, because I've got quite a bit in here. This is a good spot to use it up, because I just got to put glue all over this whole piece. So, pretty easy way of using up your glue, right? An old bottle, anyway, that you're trying to get rid of. I should use my other bottle, actually. Maybe I'll use that one on the other piece. See if we can actually, I mean, there might not be anything in it. Last time I used it, it was like, it kept coming out though. So there's probably like one drip left in there. But, yeah, let's just get some of this Fabri-Tac all over. Okay. I want to get it right on the edge too. Yep, it looks like I got it covered. Okay. Yeah, it takes a minute to put your glue on, doesn't it? And let me put I can't leave this upright for even a second, because it drains really quick back down to the bottom, and then it's just going to make it that much harder to get it out. So this is non-directional. So I can just glue this right down. we're going to put library pockets on here. So I wanted an overall kind of just pretty background, you know, but even though it's just covered with stars, it's not like, it's kind of an all-over pattern that won't take away from whatever I put on top of it, I don't think, you know what I mean? And it looks pretty when you open the journal too. And it was in the back to school paper. Okay, so now this side, same thing. All right, pencil, about right there. Okay, I'll cut that. I always lose it when I pick it up. Okay, it's right there. Right there. Right there. Right on my, and I try to like cut right on it so it goes away when I cut the paper. You know, I don't have to worry about erasing it usually because I just cut it, kind of like cut it off almost, or through it so it's kind of gone. Yeah, see, I don't see it. I mean, if you were to see it, you'd have to look awfully hard to see it. Like, I might have, like, if there's anything there, it would be like half of it's there, not the whole little piece, the whole little mark that I made. Okay, well, let's, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, this is my oldest glue bottle that's sitting over here with one drip in it, probably. Let's see if we can get anything out of here. Oh, is it empty? I was sure there was, oh, see, there is a drip in there. It's coming out. Not very easily, though. I think this one can go. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it. I finally used this one up. It's been over there forever. Yep, this one is good to go. Okay. Yeah, I used it recently. I was trying to use it up, and I thought maybe it was empty, but I thought there was another drip in there. And now this one can go in my jar upside down. Yay. I'm getting rid of one. I don't like a bunch of them sitting here upside down. I like to work through them as you see that I'm doing right now. So, and it's still coming out of this one pretty good. You know, it's a little, I don't know why it's so hard to get, you know, you have to squeeze so hard at the end. I guess it's just gooked up in there a little bit, so it makes it harder to flow through the nozzle, but it's coming through good, so good enough anyway to get it and use it on video. If it was not working, I would just use my new one and deal with this one off video. All right, there we go. Lots of glue there. Let me clean off my nozzle. Might as well clean it off there. Make use of that glue. Okay, you get to go in the jar now. All right. Get this down. Isn't that pretty? Nice all over colorful pattern. So the journal I made 2 journals ago was a 6-ring binder, just the same size 6-ring binder. So, and I showed you I have the craft colored paper from a journal, from a 6-ring binder that I bought. That was like a commercially made little journal with all craft paper. That's all it had in it. And so I took the paper out to use, you know, in my journals, and so I can use one of those for my template. So I've already got a template, so that'll be nice just to get right going. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to put something here. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Let me see. So this is not wide enough, really. I mean, I could do that. I don't have to cover up to here, actually, do I? That actually looks nice, just to cut it off right there. It's a nice, it really looks nice. I mean, let me know what you think, but I think it looks really nice. I think I'm going to do it. I can have the white over here, so it's not white on white. And then you have the red on white there. That looks good too. Yeah, let's do that. I just decided that that actually looks really nice. It just looks so nice and clean there from the notebook rings over to the scrapbook paper. It looks fine. Yeah, I was thinking I had to cover that, but I really don't, do I? I don't think so. Okay, so I think, I know I've been putting glue on here and putting it down, but this is a very solid, not like rickrack that has the deeper, you know, curves. So I feel like I can go ahead and just put some glue on here. That will be easier than, I'm using my new glue here. So we can just get this going on. Okay, so white on the inside, white on the inside, red on the outside for this trim. So the red is going over the white here. I'm going to put that right on the edge, and it looks perfectly beautiful. All right. I like to press it down and make sure it's all glued down. Okay, and then we'll do this one. See, it looks like it looks really good. It just looks like it belongs there. I mean, when you see the difference, it's like, wow, it really makes a difference. Okay. Well, I don't know where I got this trim either. It's so pretty. I wonder if I got it from, I don't know. Did I get it from Temu? Did I get it from, I might have. I didn't get it from Amazon. I don't buy trim from Amazon. I don't buy anything. I really don't buy anything on eBay either. I mean, I have bought a couple things on eBay, but I really don't. I mean, there's a lot you can get on eBay, but usually it's more than I want to pay, and I like to keep the prices of my journals down, and that's the way I do it, is to get things at thrift stores or on sale or whatever, you know. Like I get my scrapbook paper at Echo Park, but I get the rock bottom best deal type. Oh, I'm putting it on here again. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so yeah, I really don't buy things on eBay. I look at eBay and I'm like, oh nope, that's too much. I'm not paying that. Or I also don't want to get what everybody else has. You know, like everybody's getting this certain thing from eBay, and yep, I could go get it too, but I don't want what everybody else has, you know, as far as that kind of thing. I want my journals to be unique, so that's another good thing about going to the thrift store. It's like, sometimes you find the same thing as other people. I certainly do, because I see people doing their thrift store, you know, videos, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got that same thing, and they're like completely in a different state all the way across the United States. It's really amazing. They got the same book. You know, it's funny how that happens. Like, wow, that is crazy that they got the same book I did. Same vintage old book over and wherever. And it's crazy. Yeah, it's really kind of fun to see too. But a lot of times they get, of course, a lot of different stuff. I'm like, wow, that is really cool. I wish I could find that in my thrift store. But anyway, yeah, that's why I like thrifting so much. Good prices and unique items. All right, that looks really pretty. Okay, now the library pockets. I already picked them out. I have two different sizes. I have the shorter ones and the longer ones. And since this is like school related, I thought the longer ones would be better. And these are like, these I got from a thrift store. And then see, they're the longer ones, and they came on this sticker paper. We're going to see how sticky they are. I haven't used one of these recently. I think I've used them before. Is there two here? Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay. Let's not use three. But since it's like school related, I thought library pockets would be fun. And of course we'll decorate them and we'll put fun library cards in there. But yeah, I thought let's start with a base kind of bigger library card. These are nice and sticky. Yeah, these are, I don't really feel like I need glue on here. Maybe I'll put a little on here though. Just in case, just to make sure. Yeah, I'll put a little bit on here. I wouldn't want them to peel up or anything, so yeah, we'll put a little bit on here. Okay, there we go. Here's one in the back. Yeah, so like a school book, like a school library book. That's what I thought would be fun. Kind of use a library card pocket. I've never done like a school related journal either. So this is kind of really fun for me to do something, you know, different than what I've done, as far as kind of leaning toward a theme. All my journals are eclectic, but you know, I kind of lean toward a theme a lot of times, but not full on like every single thing is that, whatever that theme is. I just don't, you know, I don't seek out things, like I said, or buy things from eBay or anything for a certain theme. So I would say eclectic, but leaning toward a theme like these. And this is, you know, the scrapbook paper helps a lot. That's why I got certain scrapbook papers like that, so I can lean toward a theme if I want to. So we're going to decorate these a little bit. But, I mean, they're cute just like they are already. I kind of love this library pocket theme. So, okay, so I think that's good for today. We did the inside, we did the outside yesterday, except for the trim we did today. Super cute trim there. We used the trim on the inside, covered the inside, and put on our library pockets. I think it's looking, taking on a nice transformation from where it started. Looking very much prettier. And so next we'll work on the pockets and the library cards, and maybe I'll go ahead and get some pages in here so you can see like a little kind of how big the pages are, and you know, see a few of those. Maybe at least some of the scrapbook paper pages will be good. And then you know, it'd be fun to put some school papers in here, like all the little writing papers that you use at school, ledger paper, graph paper, you know, and all the ledger papers that I have, like the different ledger papers that I have, and even maybe some notebook paper. I don't know. I think I have some legal size paper. That might be, because I don't even think I have any notebook paper, but just other note papers I have. You know, and I have some little memo notes from a school teacher. I do have those. So I'll look around, see what I have, and maybe get some pages in here, and we'll do the library pockets. And I'm going to look for something to make a pocket out of, because just picture a pocket here. I think that would be cute, but it's cute the way it is, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I have anything. That's the problem. You know, like I said, I'm not going to go out and try to go online and try to find. I'm not even going to go to the thrift store and try to find a pair of pants and cut out the pockets. So anyway, unless I have some in my closet. So thanks for watching, guys, and listen to me babble, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.